The latest buzz around the Dallas Cowboys has been impossible to ignore, especially when it comes to Micah Parsons and the whirlwind of news surrounding him. Parsons has been the talk of the town for weeks, and with training camp underway, all eyes are glued to every move, every decision. Reports surfaced that Micah was not on the team flight heading to Oxnard, but it turns out he was far from alone. Several players chose to travel separately or were already in California ahead of the team's arrival. Among those already there was Derrick Henry, who got an early start on preparations, which offers a small glimmer of hope for Cowboys fans anticipating his return. The overarching expectation, which has been building steadily over the past few months, is that Parsons will indeed be present and ready to contribute this season. However, the big question that remains hanging over everyone's heads is exactly how much he'll be involved. And once camp kicks off, the anticipation surrounding his contract extension only adds to the intrigue. The deal, which insiders believe is fair and not overly complicated, has been dragging on longer than anyone expected, leaving fans and analysts alike frustrated with the lack of urgency from the Cowboys front office. While other players in similar positions have already secured their deals, the Cowboys seem content to play the waiting game, much to the dismay of supporters eager for clarity. One cannot ignore the context of the broader NFL landscape when it comes to these contract negotiations. T.J. Watt has recently set the bar as the highest-paid non-quarterback in the league. Earning an astonishing $41 million annually, he surpassed names like Jamar Chase, raising the stakes for players in edge rusher roles across the board. For Parsons, securing a deal that matches or exceeds this benchmark is essential, and it seems likely that whenever the contract finally materializes, it will make waves and set records. Despite the delay, there's respect for Parsons' professionalism and commitment, especially since he's avoided the drama of holding out. This level of dedication reflects the leadership the Cowboys have been hoping to see from their star linebacker. Micah's passion for football is well documented. He's known as a football addict, someone who lives and breathes the game. That kind of drive is what teams dream of. But it also raises questions about his workload as the season nears. Will Parsons hold back to protect himself, or will he dive headfirst into every drill and practice session? The answer will become clearer soon. With training camp serving as the stage for this unfolding story, fans are already weighing in, debating whether Micah will fully participate or be limited in his reps. The suspense is palpable, and everyone is waiting for that first real sign of how this chapter will play out. Shifting focus slightly, the Cowboys have also been busy evaluating talent on the fringe of the roster. Several edge rushers have taken part in workouts as the team looks to bolster its depth. While none of these players are household names, they represent the hard work happening behind the scenes as the Cowboys prepare for the grind of the regular season. Jesse Losada, a Penn State alum and a former 7th-round pick by the Arizona Cardinals, stands out because of his previous NFL experience and his connection to Parsons from college. His journey hasn't been easy, but the fact that he's been given a look signals the Cowboys are searching for hidden gems. Alongside Losada, Cameron Clean and James Houston also participated in workouts. Clean, known for his size and versatility, has bounced around practice squads but hasn't yet made a lasting impression in the league. Houston, meanwhile, showed flashes of brilliance during the 2022 season, racking up 8 sacks in just 7 games as a situational pass rusher. Unfortunately, injuries limited his impact in subsequent seasons, and the Cowboys are hopeful he can rediscover that form. These workouts aren't about instant stardom but about grinding for a spot and showing enough to make the roster. It's a reminder that beyond the stars, the Cowboys are constantly churning the bottom of their roster, searching for contributors. As these developments unfold, there's also been some drama off the field. Rumors surrounding Jaden Blue, a rookie running back drafted from the University of Texas, have caused a stir. Allegations have surfaced suggesting that the Cowboys coaching staff is unhappy with Blue's work ethic and professionalism. These whispers come from a former coach with a tenuous connection to the current team, raising eyebrows about their credibility. Blue's young age and recent arrival mean he's still adjusting to the professional level, and many believe it's premature to pass judgment on his commitment. Social media posts from Blue himself have called out what he considers fake news, adding fuel to the fire but also highlighting the challenges rookies face in the spotlight. It's important to remember that the early months of a rookie's career are often filled with ups and downs as they acclimate to the demands of the NFL. Many players don't hit their stride immediately, and the Cowboys appear to be giving Blue the time and space to prove himself during camp. The true test will come on the field, where consistent performance and dedication will speak louder than rumors. Fans and analysts are divided on their expectations, with some skeptical and others hopeful that Blue will rise to the occasion once given the opportunity to fully integrate into the team. On a more optimistic note, there's encouraging news about Derrick Henry's recovery. A recent update from the player himself suggests that he has received positive feedback from the medical staff, signaling progress toward his return this season. While the exact timeline remains uncertain, it's likely that Henry could make an impact in the latter part of the campaign, possibly around the Thanksgiving period. The Cowboys medical team is taking a cautious approach, emphasizing long-term health over a rushed comeback. This is a prudent strategy, especially considering the potential Henry has shown in past performances. His return could bolster the defense and provide a much-needed boost to the team's depth. The road to recovery is never easy, but the optimism surrounding Henry is a welcome reprieve amid the usual off-season uncertainties. His presence on the field last season was impressive, and if he can regain that form, the Cowboys' defense will be significantly stronger. The management's careful approach to his rehabilitation underscores the balance teams must strike between short-term gains and ensuring players' longevity. Cowboys fans can breathe a little easier knowing that progress is being made, and that Henry's comeback is not just a distant hope but a tangible possibility. As training camp continues to unfold, all these storylines, the contract drama, the roster battles, the rookie challenges, and the injury recoveries will weave together to shape the Dallas Cowboys season. The blend of talent, determination, and patience will be tested as the team prepares to chase its championship aspiration. Every practice, every decision, and every development will matter, making this an intriguing period for one of the NFL's most storied franchises. Beyond the headlines and contractual wrangling, what truly defines the Dallas Cowboys as they enter this pivotal phase is the culture within the locker room and the development of the team's younger core. The buzz around Micah Parsons, while justified given his impact on the field, is only part of the bigger picture. The way the coaching staff nurtures emerging talent and manages personalities will determine the team's trajectory over the next season and beyond. This offseason has been a mix of promise and uncertainty, and how those forces collide will be fascinating to watch unfold. Micah Parsons himself embodies the modern NFL linebacker, a hybrid athlete capable of wreaking havoc as both a pass rusher and coverage defender. His rise to stardom has been meteoric, but that rapid ascent also brings added pressure and heightened expectations. The franchise's decision to hold off on finalizing his extension until now hints at a complex balancing act behind the scenes, one that weighs performance, market value, and long-term team construction. It's not simply about signing the check, it's about building a foundation for sustained success. Every dollar invested in Parsons reflects a bet on his health, leadership, and ability to elevate those around him. As the Cowboys prepare for the grind of training camp, one can sense the weight of those expectations pressing down on the players and coaches alike. The team's edge rushers, traditionally a vital part of the defensive strategy, are under particular scrutiny, with Parsons as the focal point. The competition at that position is fierce. The workouts involving Jesse Lucetta, Cameron Clean, and James Houston might not capture headlines immediately, but they reveal a deeper layer of the Cowboys' approach, relentless evaluation, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. Lucetta's familiarity with Parsons from their college days adds an intriguing narrative thread perhaps. The familiarity could translate into chemistry on the field, but it will require more than nostalgia to earn a roster spot. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. A buzz has been stirring across the NFL world, and Dallas Cowboys fans might want to sit down for this one. Rumors are swirling that the star running back Derrick Henry could be donning the iconic Cowboys jersey very soon. The whispers suggest that Henry is eyeing a move to Dallas with a potential 2-year contract in the works. And while nothing is official yet, the mere possibility has ignited a firestorm of speculation. Derrick Henry, known for his punishing runs and unparalleled power on the field, has been a dominant force with the Tennessee Titans for several seasons. His name alone strikes fear into defenses, as he consistently racks up yards and scores with a blend of speed and sheer brute strength that few running backs can match. For years, Henry has been the centerpiece of the Titans' offense, but the idea of him joining the Cowboys, a franchise hungry to reclaim its past glory, is sending shockwaves through the league. The Cowboys, coming off seasons where they struggled to fully capitalize on their offensive talent, have been linked to several potential roster upgrades. Adding Henry to their backfield would bring a whole new dynamic to the team's offensive schemes. Imagine pairing Henry's bulldozing style with the Cowboys' explosive passing game and solid offensive line. It could be a game changer, especially in close, high-stakes matchups where a strong running game is critical. While a 2-year deal might seem relatively short for a player of Henry's caliber, it could signal a strategic move from both sides. For Henry, it might be about testing new waters and joining a team with playoff aspiration, while for Dallas, it's a low-risk, high-reward gamble to bring in a proven talent without committing long-term. The deal, if it happens, could also give the Cowboys a much-needed edge against NFC rivals and elevate their standing as serious contenders. Of course, all of this is still just talk, a simmering rumor that has not been confirmed by either the Titans or the Cowboys organization. Yet the mere notion of Derrick Henry running through the trenches in Dallas gear has Cowboys fans dreaming big and NFL analysts buzzing about what this could mean for the upcoming seasons. If the deal goes through, it might just mark the start of a new chapter for both Henry and the Cowboys, reigniting hope for a franchise eager to add another championship to its storied history. In the fast-moving world of NFL trades and signings, nothing is certain until the ink dries on the contract. But with Derrick Henry's name now firmly linked to Dallas, the NFL offseason just got a lot more interesting. Stay tuned, this story is far from over. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.